summer's here in Toronto, and come July, all roads lead to Masala Mehndi Masti. What surprises lie in store this year? Let's find out from the lady who puts it all together, Jyoti Rana, and featured artist, tabla player Gurpreet Channa. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jyoti, let's right off the top talk about what's special and what are the highlights this year.
Masala Mehndi Masti, we're in our 9th year, and it's always special. With artists such as Gurpreet being on board with us, it's always an amazing year. But this year we have a great artist joining us, a Toronto born and bred artist, Lisa Ray, who's one of the most acclaimed actresses of Water, Deepa Mehta's Water, Bollywood, Hollywood, etc. She's done an incredible job. She's with us this year presenting her films, question and answer segments, master classes with Cameron Bailey. Really, really exciting. We've got a wonderful Love to Bang program, which is a brand that's becoming quite well renowned in Toronto, which we'll discuss with Gurpreet a little later. A wonderful Qawwali program that's going to be happening with Gulfam Sabri, MMM Mystique with Omkar Singh, Vandana Vishwas, and Azealia Ray. But there's quite a bit happening. Bacha Party, which is a brand that we launched last year.
Bacha Party, that's interesting.
Did you see it last year? It was fantastic. We had it was called Bacha Party. And
so what do we do in that?
We have child artists from Toronto who come and perform all under the age of 16, and unbelievable talent sitting in Toronto. It's really fantastic, and we probably had about 5,000 people who packed into the auditorium to watch these kids perform, and they were
just for that one performance. You had 5,000 people.
1 hour, children back to back to back to back to back, and we're still actually right now accepting submissions in case this comes out in time.
So they just get to perform, right?
They get to perform. We give them the stage, the sound, light. We promote it out the wazoo.
It's not a competition. Let me
It's
clarify.
not a competition. It's just an opportunity to come out and perform. If you've got a talent that you think is rocking and you want people to see it, then by all means, parents, let us know. And we want to give you the platform. That's what the festival's all about, is giving emerging talents platforms, you know. And
but I'm sure you kind of probably go through all these artists. Yeah,
as a submission process.
Yes,
oh,
exactly.
Definitely. The festival's, yeah, absolutely. We have a very, very strict submission process. So if you want to submit to us, you send us your live footage so we can see your works.
Okay, so it's not just that bathroom singers are also in.
No, darling. No.
Okay, just asking.
Let's qualify that really quickly.
Okay, good.
So yes, please send us your footage, right? And then we qualify. We have a very, a great jury in place, and they're the ones who work with all of the submissions that come in for the festival, and we choose wonderful artists. This year, being our 9th year, we're really focused on being Toronto-born, and we are a Canadian festival first and foremost, and born out of Toronto. I'm very proud of it. So a lot of the artists that we're working with, majority of our artists are Toronto-born. We've got return artists happening with us this year as well, because we're going into our 10th anniversary next year, and we've been in Toronto for a decade now.
Wow,
and
that reminds me, your festival is just a year older than I've been in Canada, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you started in 2001, and I arrived.
Well, we've been seeing each other since then.
You are so right. I think it was the 2nd year when my sister was one of the participants at CIBC stage.
Yes, that's right. That's
wow.
right. Yeah.
My God, time passes.
It does.
Gurpreet, I have to tell you, probably you missed it, but our viewers know that earlier in one of the segments on the show today, we had one of your performances, songs from the film Amal.
Oh, I see.
Why don't you share about how was that working in that film, and particularly for that song?
Amal, working on Amal was a great experience. Back in November 2006, where courtesy of Rishi Mehta, a bunch of us Canadian artists got a chance to go to Delhi and work on the feature film Amal. As you know, there was a short before that. That particular song I think you're talking about is the one in the bar with Nasruddin Shah. And it was a fun character to play because it was me having to be myself. So that's always
Tabla guy.
Nice.
That's how people know you here, right? Tabla guy of Toronto.
That is true. and that for that segment I was a tabla guy of New Delhi, so it was fun to make that transition.
Also, I want to mention here that it's not just one song. that was part of that film. There were more soundtracks, right?
That song in particular was a ghazal scene, a bar scene in part of the movie. I won't give away too much because hopefully the viewers who haven't seen it yet will go out and watch Amo. But I was also fortunate enough to contribute to some of the music of the soundtrack. Dr. Shiva composed the majority of it, but there was a few songs that they also used of mine in there.
You know what, the way you said Delhi, I cannot help asking you, it's going to be very quick though, we're running out of time, about your pagri.
Yes, absolutely.
Right? It's printed. There's something specific about it. Quickly tell me about that.
You know, I don't know exactly where it started from, but, you know, my father had a stack of printed pagris, and a good uncle of mine, Suresh Palla, had a bunch of them, and I saw them and I tried it on for the first time and I got hooked, and I was like, you know, there's nothing like bringing a little bit of color and flowers into your life, and why
you know
not
what,
put it on
for
your
some
head?
reason I thought that only Rawalpindi Sikhs wear these printed pagris, no?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
As far as I know, there's some Sikhs in Toronto as well.
The entire information about Masala Mehndi Masti is up on the screen. I hope we have already displayed that, but quickly want to ask you, Jyoti, that you packaged the entire thing. Amazing 3-day event sitting in Dubai. So far, it's not like just from like one city to another you're hopping, but it's totally different countries. How do you manage doing that?
We have an incredible team in Toronto. We're very, very blessed. We've got a team of about 15, 20 individuals here who work very, very difficult, you know, and long hours on it. Incredible team of even 6 women, another 4 men who are just constantly at it all the time. Salima, Saima, Todd, all these great guys. And we put it together from Dubai and bring it in, and it's amazing.
Well, best of luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Masala Mehndi Masti.
Make sure you join us for Love to Bang.
I will.
Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday.
That's Bollywood Boulevard for this week. Folks, we hope you enjoyed the show. Do join us next time for another round of your favorite music, the movies and the stars. I'm Geetika. Bye for now.